We're all nice and clean, and I'm just going to let it sit for a while. I'm going to spray it with some of the Canadian product. Okay, now what? Another telemarketer? Anyway. Guy, he's a friend of mine. Known him for a number of years. God, I knew him with my first wife. We used to go to his house and play cards with him and his wife. I mean, I couldn't tell you. Let me see. Maybe 40, 45 years. He's 85. And we try to meet up at least once a month to have breakfast, you know, at a diner someplace, or coffee or something. He lives about, 40 minutes from me. So we meet at this restaurant in Northford, called, I forgot the name of the restaurant. It's a breakfast diner thing. It's about 20 minutes from him. It's about 20 minutes from me. So we meet there about once a month. However, I haven't heard or seen him probably, well, before Christmas. I mean, it's been a while. And, you know, I was thinking about him, you know, and, you know, but you don't want to call him because you don't know how he feels, you know, because he's got good days and bads like all of us. I check Facebook occasionally to see if he's, you know, done a comment or something, and then to get an idea how he feels. But other than that, I kind of like, you know, leave him alone, because I know he'll get a hold of me when he feels up to it. Well, he called about, I don't know, 12:30 today, and he said he was going through town, meaning my town. He was on the highway heading towards home. And he wanted to know if I wanted to meet up for coffee, and I told him, I just got back in. I just got in. I was out all morning. I appreciate it, and yes, I want to meet. I says, but it's not going to happen today. So I told him to give me a call back later when he gets home, because I had just gotten in, which I did, and I wanted to relax a little bit. And then I had a lot of things I wanted to get done. So, that was him just calling me back, and I really want to get this done, but I do want to talk with him because it's been a while. And then he did say that we got to meet up maybe next week or so. He got to check his doctor's appointments, and that he owes me breakfast. Well, I like it when people owe me breakfast. So he has I have two friends with the same problem. He has a problem to where he gets these sharp pains in his head. And he's been going to the VA now for, I couldn't tell you how long, over these sharp pains. And they keep saying, well, let's try acupuncture, let's try this, let's try that, you know, and all this other crap. You know, and the thing is, another friend of mine who I see once a month, that's with the, actually in my squad, well, not my squad, the town squad, I'm just the captain, but I don't look at myself as such, I'm just one of the guys. But he has the same problem. You know, don't tell me that the VA doesn't know what the problem is. But they keep having them come back because they want to be able to keep their funding. So if they don't show enough need, they don't get enough funds. Now, in a way, it's a good thing because they got to keep their funds coming in. You know, if you don't lose them, you use them, you lose them. But at the same token, don't use your patients as a tool to keep them coming in. Take care of them. You know, it's like, all right, you know what? If you're not in real pain and you're not suffering, we'll just have you come back and forth 3 times a week. And that's basically how it seems to be working. And I don't agree with it. You know, now I do agree the VA does what they can, but sometimes, you know, they kind of like drag their feet because, again, they're looking for the funds. And they're not going to get funds unless they can show that they're doing all this stuff. So why find or fix the problem and not have them come back with it and lose, all right, or keep them comfortable, keep them coming back, and keep our funds coming in. I mean, you know, I mean, it's really a catch-22 the way it works with the government and medical and things. You know, the same with me. You know, when I'm going to a new GI doctor now, and she seems to be okay. But now I just had a colonoscopy done in 2017, the late part of 2017. So, why do I really need another one? You know what I mean? Well, you know, seeing that I'm going to be your new doctor, I'd like to take a look for myself, and, you know, and then we might as well go down the throat and check the rest of it. And, well, basically what you're telling me is you just want to tap my insurance company for some bucks. You know? Because if the other GI doctor said everything was fine, and the one I did 5 years ago said I was fine, well, more than likely I'm pretty okay, you know? So what are you going to see, you know? And then you start wondering about it. Are they going to see something? Or are they going to say, well, you know what, we better check into this deeper. I may have seen something. You know, just to tap the insurance. So it's actually getting so you can't trust doctors. You know, I remember doctors used to be there to help you and not worry about their pocket. They put a lot of time and money out and they deserve to get paid. But when they start taking advantage of you, you know, that's when I get a little pissy. That's all there is to it. Now that's like, there's a website, I mentioned it once before. I don't remember where it was. I do have it someplace bookmarked somewhere. And you can go there to see if any of your doctors are collecting money from the drug companies for prescribing certain medication. Because the drug companies will pay doctors to prescribe their medication. I've seen doctors on there making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month from drug companies for them prescribing these medications. And the thing is, some of these medications, you know, are not going to help or hurt you. In other words, if you have that problem, it may help you. But if you don't have the problem and take it, it's really not going to hurt you. You know, and this is where, you know, the money and the greed comes into your health. So if I see one of my doctors collecting from any pharmaceutical company, you know, for getting paid for prescriptions, giving out prescriptions for their medication, I won't use them. I drop them. That's all there is to it. Because that tells me that I can't trust that doctor to be giving me a script that I really need, or one that he's just feeding me, all right, because he's making money on it. So that's one of the things I look at. And there is a website that'll show it to you. I don't remember. If I happen to come across it again in my thousands of bookmarks, I'll try to post it someday. But other than that, it is out there. And, you know, if you're interested, try to find it. If you do find it, let the rest of us know. All right, listen, the compressor's running. I'm doing this. You're not going to hear me. I'm going to shut down for now. Okay, so there's the new bar and the new chain. And I'm going to order another bar just to have a backup. Now, I do have that other bar over there, which I'm going to clean up and see how it cleans up, because the front end still looks pretty good. A little grubby, but I think I can get that clean. And we'll see what happens. But if not, I will order another one. I still have one chain up there, so I'm okay with that. But if I order another one of those, I will order another chain just for the hell of it. So I'm going to let this sit for tonight, and I'm kind of done for now. And I'm going to just, it's probably a little after 3. I got things I got to do. Let me see, what time is it? Yeah, it's 15:35, so I didn't check any of my emails. I didn't even turn my mouse on today, but let me shut down and go inside, rinse off, and lay down. The wife wanted to know what we wanted for dinner. You know what? We got leftovers. Don't go crazy. You know, we'll just eat the leftovers. I don't care. You know, I'm easy to please. You know, take them all, put them in a pot, and whatever we have, we have. And that'll be fine for me. I know there's some shells, the big shells, which I like. I know there's some meatloaf in there. I think there's some chicken left. There's some fried spinach. There's stuff. I ain't gonna worry about it. You know, if not, you know what? I'll boil a burger. It sounds terrible, I know, but until you try it. All right. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go in and post the video. And again, there's the receipt. The package went out. Well, I dropped it off at UPS. All right, at 9:30 this morning. All right, guys, we'll see what happens.